Tommy is back with that psycho look on his face, and once again, he's knee-deep in trouble. DMac is getting bolder, Diamond is acting a little sketchy, and to top it all off, we finally get a cool Tariq scene. Force is coming in hot with its third and final season, and I'm telling y'all right now, it's gonna be explosive. In episode 1, let's just say it's the one that sets the tone while leaving us absolutely speechless. So let's dive right in. I've got a few storylines in mind that I truly believe will happen in episode 1, especially when we consider the ending of season 2 and the teasers we've seen for season 3. And honestly, they all connect back to that phone call Tariq received in the post-credit scene of Ghost. Now, here's the thing. We all know that after Tariq killed Ghost, Tommy completely lost faith in him and kept his distance. It broke Tommy because Ghost wasn't just a partner in crime to him, he was family. Betrayal on that level wasn't something Tommy could forgive easily, and it scarred him deeply. But here's where it gets interesting. In Force, after killing his own father, Tommy might finally understand Tariq on a certain level. Not because Tariq was right to kill Ghost, but because Tommy now knows firsthand how quickly everything can spiral out of control. And yet, that's not the only reason for the call. It wasn't just about the FBI getting closer or Tommy running out of options. No, if it were only that, Tommy wouldn't have bothered. There has to be something much bigger at play, and I believe episode 1 will finally show us exactly why Tommy reached out to Tariq. So let's see what will happen starting with Diamond and Tommy, because we all saw how they started drifting apart. Their visions and approaches to the game just didn't align anymore, and Jinard has been working in the shadows, planting seeds of division. In the season 3 teaser, we keep seeing Jinard right beside Diamond, like he's positioning himself to take full advantage if Diamond decides not to side with Tommy. And then there's that scene where we hear him saying that chilling line, "Pick a side right now." I have all the reasons to believe that it's directed at Diamond. Our boy Diamond, though, has always tried to play it smart. I don't think he actually wants to pick a side yet. He'd rather try and balance things out, maybe even play mediator between Tommy and Jinard. So I can see episode 1 showing Diamond making some kind of plan with Jinard, while at the same time trying to bring Tommy into the fold. But let's be real, that's not going to end well. And here's the catch. If Tommy sees Diamond siding with Jinard or even entertaining his ideas, he's going to feel lonelier than ever. Diamond is the only person Tommy truly trusted, and if that trust starts to fade, then Tommy is going to be completely isolated. That isolation could be the exact reason he reaches out to Tariq, because deep down, Tommy knows he needs someone who isn't tied to Chicago's mess. Now, let's shift to DMac. In the teaser, he looks bolder and more dangerous than ever. When Tommy looks concerned and asks if he's ready, the fire in DMac's eyes says it all. He's prepared to risk it all. And then we hear Tommy's mom saying, "Come, make them suffer." That line got me thinking, what exactly happened? I can't shake the feeling that episode 1 might hit us with some bad news about half-brother JP. Maybe JP gets seriously hurt or even killed, and that's what fuels the rage we see from Kate and DMac. If that's the case, Tommy is going to have a major problem on his hands. DMac is already hot-headed, and if something happens to JP, there'll be no holding him back. But this is where Tariq might come in handy. If he arrives in Chicago at the right time, Tommy could leave DMac under Tariq's watch. Since Tariq, DMac, and Marshall are all closer in age, it makes sense they might connect and form their own little trio. And that trio might come handy to Tommy at some point. And honestly, I kind of love the idea of seeing those three working together. It could shake things up in a way we haven't seen before. Now, let's get into that Tariq scene I mentioned earlier. In the trailer, there's this quick shot of someone on a motorcycle firing a gun. We don't see the face, but you can tell it's not a big guy. And honestly, I really think it's Tariq. I can't say for sure who he's shooting at, but if it really is Tariq, then this is one hell of an entrance. And since we've been waiting for him to join force for a while, I think we deserve that epic entrance. And the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. Who do you think is the writer, and what else do you think will happen in episode 1? We'll get to learn it all on November 7th, but until then, let's discuss in the comments below. After that, you can go and watch this video next.